Ever since I started working, there's always been something that goes towards retirement. I hope it grows bigger as we grow older. Yeah. Hi, how are you? I'm Rosemary a mother of 4 amazing human beings, my babies. And yes, I'm a lawyer by profession, a tech lawyer by liking. I think my initial savings for retirement was by statutory, NSSF. For me, that was the gava that forced it on me. At first, I used to frown on my small salary that a certain amount has to go somewhere. But the older you get, the more you appreciate retirement, the more you see people retiring, you realize, okay, this is something you actually have to do. And yeah, so that has been a journey. It grows on you, just like age. So I've never thought about saving for medical costs for retirement. It's always that one thing when you imagine I'm still too far away from retirement. By then we'll have figured it out. You really don't, it doesn't cross your mind. But later on, when you start having parents who are much older, they're leaving their jobs, you're getting very high rates to pay premiums. So yeah, you start, I've not yet started saving, but the thought has checked in very early. Our parents always had us covered for medical when we were young, and now it's a time when we need to return the favor. Oh yes, actually it did. So we actually spoke to a few friends of ours, insurance agents, things like that. We asked them for various prospectus and different coverage packages. They shared that with us, and actually we're pouring through the different packages that are there. And painfully, for most of them, whatever you pay, insurance only covers maybe say 3/4 of what you've paid. So it's very, very expensive as opposed to that for younger people. And for me, that's a concern. Even what I can pay for in terms of premium, it's hard to say. Sometimes you might as well wait and pay the hospital bill because the premiums are almost equal to what you might be required to pay. So from a financial point of view, it's almost a point of, if it's 500,000, and they'll only cover you up to say to 700,000. You're like, shouldn't I just wait in case it happens? I pay this full 700,000. I look for the extra 200. So those premiums are also at a point where you ask, is it really worth it? Is it not worth it? The numbers are such that you might as well just wait it out and see how it goes. So that's how I'm feeling about it. Fine. The options around in the market are not too many. It's seeming very expensive. But you go with the motivation that we've got this because they got us for all those years. They took care of us and now we're taking care of them. Yeah, so we're taking it head on. I pray that can happen, and I pray that maybe the pool of people being insured, maybe even if it doesn't grow, of course we don't want many old sick people. What we would like is maybe an appreciation of the need to pay for retirement health insurance. The minute we do that is that now the numbers increase, we have a greater pool, and maybe hopefully, because that's how I think insurance works, based on the numbers. If more people can come in, the rates can go significantly lower. I think for me that's my hope and prayer as we advance towards old age. Right now, Kenya is a majority young people. The mean age, the average age is about 19 years old. The people who we have over 60 are not too many right now, but we're getting access to better healthcare, better life choices. We're more healthy, so it means we'll be many more older people at some stage, maybe like they have in Western countries or even Eastern, like Japan and all that. So yeah, it's something we not only need to think about as individuals, but even as a national strategy. What are we doing with this young population when it ages all at once? Of course, you're scared of a risk, but when you're looking at an insurance product, if the payment for the premium won't cover even the risk, even 2/3 of it, then it doesn't make sense for you to take it. I think, and that's where my argument comes in. Of course, I'm scared. Something could happen. When people are much older, they stay in hospital for a lot more. Maybe the bill can run up to 1.2 million, 1.3 million. Yet the kind of premiums I need to pay to get that is maybe about 700,000. And that's why now the insurance thing is fine. It's an option. We need it. It's a good to have, but it's also very, very expensive with very limited benefits. At least those of us who know about medical insurance are thinking about it. My worry is, how about those ones who don't even have it at the top of their minds? Those are potential clients, potential people who could come up. Disease in Kenya is a community thing. Why can't we then pool our funds to an insurance and maybe make better sense out of our money? Because we spend a lot of money for relatives. We're doing a 2,000 here, 3,000 there, 500 here, 200 there. If there was a better plan, then we would appreciate that.